Feelings and emotions.
Happy.
Happy.
Feeling or showing pleasure or contentment.
Example. She was happy to see her old friend after many years.
Sad.
Sad.
Feeling sorrow or unhappiness.
Example. The movie's ending was so sad that it brought tears to her eyes.
Angry.
Angry.
Having a strong feeling of displeasure or hostility.
Example. She became angry when her plans were disrupted.
Scared.
Scared.
Feeling frightened or anxious.
Example. The loud noise made the child scared and she ran to her mother for comfort.
Surprised.
Surprised.
Feeling or showing astonishment or disbelief.
Example. The unexpected gift surprised her and made her day.
Disgusted.
Disgusted.
Feeling intense revulsion or strong disapproval.
Example. The awful smell from the garbage made her disgusted.
Excited.
Excited.
Feeling enthusiastic or eager.
Example. The children were excited about the upcoming school trip to the zoo.
Content.
Content.
In a state of peaceful happiness or satisfaction.
Example. After a good meal she felt content.
In love.
In love.
Experiencing deep affection or romantic feelings.
Example. They were still in love after many years of marriage.
Bored.
Bored.
Feeling uninterested or weary due to lack of interest.
Example. Sitting in the waiting room with nothing to do, she became bored.
Curious.
Curious.
Eager to know or learn something.
Example. The child's curious nature led her to explore the garden and discover new things.
Confidence.
Confidence.
A feeling or belief in one's abilities, self-assurance, and trust in one's judgment.
Example. Even though it was his first performance, John spoke in front of the audience with confidence.
Jealous.
Jealous.
Feeling or showing envy of someone's achievements and advantages.
Example. He was jealous of his colleague's promotion.
Guilty.
Guilty.
Feeling culpable or responsible for a perceived offense.
Example. Even though it was just a small white lie, she couldn't help but feel guilty about not being entirely honest.
Ashamed.
Ashamed.
Feeling embarrassed or guilty because of one's actions.
Example. He felt ashamed for not keeping his promise.
Regretful.
Regretful.
Feeling remorse or sorrow for a perceived wrongdoing.
Example. She was regretful for not taking the opportunity when it was presented to her.
Proud.
Proud.
Feeling deep pleasure or satisfaction as a result of one's achievements.
Example. The artist felt proud when her painting was displayed in the gallery.
Contemptuous.
Contemptuous.
Showing disdain or scorn.
Example. His contemptuous remarks hurt her feelings.
Frustrated.
frustrated,
Feeling or expressing distress and annoyance, especially because of inability to change or achieve something.
Example. The technical issue left him frustrated as he couldn't complete his work.
Elated.
elated,
Extremely happy or overjoyed.
Example. Winning the competition left her elated and full of confidence.
Anxious.
anxious,
Feeling uneasy or apprehensive about a future event.
Example. She was anxious about the upcoming exam.
Nervous.
nervous,
Easily agitated or apprehensive.
Example. He felt nervous before his first public speaking engagement.
Sympathetic.
sympathetic,
Feeling or expressing compassion or understanding.
Example. The teacher was sympathetic to the student who had lost his homework.
Lonely.
lonely,
Feeling the pain or sadness of being alone or isolated, lacking the companionship or presence of others.
Example. After moving to a new city, Jake experienced a profound lonely feeling, missing the familiar faces and places of his hometown.
Disappointed.
disappointed,
Feeling let down or unsatisfied.
Example. The team was disappointed with their performance in the match.
Hopeful.
hopeful,
Feeling optimistic about a future outcome.
Example. Despite the challenges, she remained hopeful about achieving her goals.
Hopeless.
hopeless,
Having no expectation of good or success, feeling despair or unable to find a solution.
Example. As the deadline approached and the computer crashed, John's report disappeared, leaving him with a feeling of hopeless dismay.
Confused.
confused,
Lacking clarity or understanding.
Example. The complex instructions left him confused about what to do next.
Amused.
amused,
Entertained or finding something funny.
Example. The comedian's jokes kept the audience amused throughout the show.
Awestruck.
awestruck,
Filled with awe or amazement.
Example. The breathtaking view of the mountains left them awestruck.